I think I like it as a core because you want to farm an item to get rid of global, like Greaves, and then you can Greaves off the silence and then purge off the silence using your shield on a teammate.
Just constantly attacking, man. I even feel like your war is messing up his last hits a little bit because of all this pressure, not necessarily expecting the lane.
That's going to be kind of tilty, just having arrows. That was, what, 300 mana worth of searing arrows or something just chucked at him? He just got right-clicked 30 plus times.
Caught it. Snake King is alive, though.
Yeah, used the Skellies, I guess. I mean, they were involved. He summoned them, so... Particularly with the cancelled South.
And they can't even get close right now. It's so scary for them to approach, but both of them low on HP, and now the dive comes. Fissure's going to block him out. He's going to have to run to the trees, but I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah, Prophet's like, we got this one, no problem. Very dead hero. And now the tower's just taking damage.
Oh, he TP'd? To that tower with no health? What? I don't think that was intentional, or if it was, it's Snake King's definitely immediately regretting it. Because he's going to respawn and have to walk back to lane now. That was...
Wow, that was actually hugely...
Ooh.
I think he didn't expect to get dived and killed there, but I mean, as soon as he TP'd in, they were already trying to get it killed.
Yeah, he wants to kill it before the next dive happens,
they're shielding.
Yeah, they kept it alive, so a lot of tower pressure happening, and Klinks is actually rotated. Forget pressuring T1 mid, he wants to come top. Yep, he's going to get the kill on Snake King, and unfortunately they couldn't keep that siege alive, but getting a kill and some damage is definitely decent enough on its own.
One skill point could have been his passive. Absolutely fine.
I'm not meant to clear. You don't need to slow down the skeletons. They
That's
stand
true.
still.
That's a great point.
I would have agreed normally, but I was like, wait a second, I play Wraith King.
They don't know how to run. We fight to the death. I mean, that's number 2, that is.
All right. In most any other unit in the game, absolutely.
Yeah, watch out, he'll micro them. Yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, another great kill that I caught. That's a dead fodder here.
Yep.
Your war rotating over. Not many items, but enough to secure kill. Actually, that's really where they get the benefit. 4 armor to all of those treants, pushing towers. That'll be really good for taking buildings.
And Klinks is a very good early pusher. Although
Spot ace.
Gets found out by himself. This is something can be very crippling as a Klinks. If you're roaming around trying to just invade the enemy jungle, but if they have these sentry observers, because Silencer has 600 and then both Radiant supports are at 2.5. But that's kind of okay for Secret, because even though the Abaddon's having a bad game, Shaker's going to have a pretty early blink.
Snake King getting gone on here. It's going to have Wand if needed, but a lot of damage to Yapsor. Great ulti. That's definitely going to cost his life, though. Just no way doesn't go.
Snake King has the wand charges for the reincarnation if he wants to use them. And
watch out for the Vlads. Careful.
He's getting slowed. With the blocks from the treants, he's probably... Is he going to skill ulti? I don't think he's just going to die twice if you do, so...
Yeah, definitely. They have really weak disables, but you know, if you're dead for 4 seconds or whatever, it's pretty easy to catch up there. Push, and that was where like Abaddon becomes really effective. Like even though individually he doesn't do that much, if he just shows up to a tower like this, every single one of your creeps takes like 2 more tower hits. Yep. It really adds up in the long run.
Snake King going to TP back in. Still has that ulti point, I believe, available as he's going to get preshed away, and Klinks just deletes MSS, knowing there's no supernova to play around with, just strafe and right click to victory. Nice global silence to just kind of secure a retreat here. Fata ultimate has been popped and he's just going to try and heal up what he can, but unfortunately not taking too much damage means he's not getting healed up immediately. Shaker, nice little fissure, catches the backlines. SVG also sets things up for Fata to stay alive. Shield himself, denies as well. Klinks getting kind of blocked out by the fissure, but he managed to get a couple more kills for his team, and unfortunately for Wraith King, he levels his ultimate, but he doesn't have too many friends here to help him out.
Not for long.
Yeah, Phoenix has just respawned, but Klinks with another strafe, his second of this team fight, just got himself a triple kill.
He's just picking off every hero in this game. It's they can't defend themselves. Although I guess there was Klinks illusions, so they should know Klinks is there. I don't know if they can defend this. Very unlikely, but
yeah, reincarnation's still on cooldown, so one of the heroes you expect to just run in and be a frontliner isn't really feeling too comfortable to do so. And Secret stop roaching because they're quite happy to take this team fight.
Skellies are in, doing lots of damage, but good global silence delay things. But Silencer gets picked off almost immediately, and Snake King, that's going to be his whole life. Just completely separated by the fissure, and they were just not able to do anything.
No. Puppy, he's not done. He's TP'd in, going on DP. You can't really deal with the eggs immediately, and they're kind of ignoring it. They found bigger fish. It's Rezo, the Dragon Knight. He's almost being brought down. Not quite. Ace is chasing after him with the Skeleton Walk, but back in the main fight, it's Nature's Prophet burnt to a crisp as fast as all he can do is deny himself with a miscoil. And Secret in full retreat off of a sneaking buyback. It feels like Storm have just secured this team fight, taken a tier 1 and stopped Roche from going down. Even so, it's still Secret who go right back into the Roshan pit. They are adamant that Roche is theirs for the taking, and it sure as hell is. No contest this time around.
As long as Secret doesn't get too much out of this next push as a result of that those cooldowns being used, then I don't think VGJ Storm should be too upset. They're gonna break in a bat and ulti at least. They're pretty surrounded on him though. This is a good grab. Do they have another stun? Yeah, Snake King's position is perfect here. He's just waiting for it. Oh, he gets interrupted actually. That means Fada's gonna be able to get out of there. Great scout and attacking there by Puppy. Now he's in trouble. He's got ulti in 2, but they're gonna grab mid 1. His BKB is popped. They're trying to kill him, but he's taking a lot of damage. Running for his life. Fada ulti going off as well. Everybody's getting away.
And they really want to find some more here, but Secret have just managed to disengage so nicely, and they may be in fighting shape fairly soon. Blink, Echo, Yapzor shows up, hits a 4-man fissure as well. They don't have a solution to Yuan's TA though, and luckily for Secret, they denied the kill on the Abaddon, taking away some gold from the TA, as the chase is now on. TA showing up.
Fada is
spoiling them.
Very good at suiciding. It's like every single time he gets low, throws out the mist coil to throw his life away. No golden experience for his opponents. They're gonna grab Klink's actually. Oh, is this a kill? He got it.
MSS. Mentioned
what
he's a
snag.
Yeah, he's a player you've always felt stood out on this team and showing it a bit there.
That was such a big grab. I mean, how much gold did he get out of that one? 1,200. Holy crap. That's huge. Level 16 now.
Probably one of the better ways to break Lincolns.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
It's like this instant Lincoln's break with a decent enough cast range, particularly for a hero like DK. It's like similar cast range to your stun.
It's so good this game, I almost don't want him to use it on Lincoln, so they're gonna initiate. Good Sunray.
He's being kept alive for a long time thanks to that. TNSF are juking it out on the sidelines here, and
fight to the death here.
Yeah. Who's going to come out better for this one? TA has the Aegis though, so even if he wins...
Satanic?
Okay. He wins the fight on the SF, but the TA is coming back alive, and I don't know if Mid One's got a good answer to get out of this one as he gets stunned up. The Eggs there as well. Mid One is done for as he does deal with the Aegis, almost killing the Wraith King, but that would have just been his first life. As Wraith King says, yeah, I'm still in. We can keep on fighting. Yapzor almost getting brought down the sides, does end up going down to the damage over time. Rezo just reducing the damage even further thanks to the Breathe Fire. And Ace, or Fata in trouble. Ace dead as well. They are melting one by one. There's just too much survivability on Secret's side.
Absolutely. Or VGJ Storm side.
Oh yeah, right? Sorry, yeah, VGJ Storm side. Everyone is just incredibly impossible to kill. Sneaking, he's got a halberd of his own queued up. After this AC, his armor's up there, and he'll be mitigating damage of his own.
He's not the tankiest guy. He's got tons of armor, but not that much raw HP. So I think a halberd is actually exactly what he needs. Evasion, some good strength here. Oh, they're actually going in.
Yeah, they found Yapzor, and that's a great target to go on. Going to take the Earthshaker out of the picture. He does get the Echo Slam off first, but only able to really bring down the Wraith King with that one. Global Silence is going to help them chase down Mid One, who does get the Requiem off, but the BKB's one off. No chance to Satanic immediately. He's still life-stealing though, but now the DK stun comes in. The Egg plays perfectly in the middle of this fight. Ace will bring down the TA, but looks like he should pay for this one with his life. 3 dead on Secret's side as they'll buy back Yapzor, as well as Mid One's SF, but that is dead, and feels like maybe Yapzor just needs to buy back immediately as he died, but at the same time he used Echo Slam, so he would not have had.
It's a really valuable item right now. 4,000 gold for 140 attack speed, especially on a strength hero who has a lot of raw damage usually with things like Armlet, but oh, he actually eats it.
Yep. Used to kill Roche and he ate it. Didn't have. There's this element of like, what do we even do? We can't kill anyone. We can't make plays. We're just losing this game. Even if they've got every single wreck standing still, but they just feel powerless.
Yeah, they barely have any vision outside of their base after all, running treants around to spot for stuff, but that's about all they got. And now they're just hitting every single building separately. They're gonna get Templar Assassin though. Close. No chain stun, hasn't popped BKB yet. There goes down now. And she's going to escape, but in the meantime, they're taking damage on the other buildings. Every single building is taking damage. Storm
figured out the way to break through the base. Okay, we can't straight up win a head-on team fight as well, but we can just kind of split push this game. We've got heroes that are pretty well suited for it, in fact. Top Rack's going down as mid lane. Wraith King dies once, but Reincarnation, he's back alive. He's ready to go once again. He's ready to rumble, as is DK. Resolution with the Sunray backing him up is taking literally no damage. somebody deal with this big bad dragon. And once again, TA in the bottom lane. Low on health, took tier 3, took the range racks, and...
Doesn't have blink, this could be bad for him.
Okay, has blink
no
now. TA brought into the egg. Can they kill the egg in time? There's a BKB and a double. They're gonna both die.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Fortunate. Perhaps did not realize the Clinks was behind Invis.
Yeah, and TA was maybe alright.
Snaking will also poke his nose around the corner to let Secret know he's there, and also similarly allow Phoenix to respawn. And now we are in that full-on 5v5 where Secret probably don't want to take a team fight. About to get caught on, so they may have to, as Requiem gets launched out very early on, so losing a bit of their damage here, but does negate some of the damage output on the VGJ Storm side. There's an egg on the backlines here, pretty nicely placed. No way to kill it off or deal with it. That's going to stun at least a couple of heroes here. Barely clips the Abaddon, doesn't actually catch the SF, as Prophet TP's back in. DK now, BKB, he wants to hold his ground, fight in the front lines, taking on mid one, who does have Satanic, but it's already being used. He's disarmed as well. He's getting brought low, he pops, as does Fada, whose ultimate was still on cooldown. And now VGJ Storm full on chase. Puppy gets hexed up. MSS with that dive range is just going to chase him on down and put VGJ Storm in a fantastic spot here in game number 1.
That pick has actually made every team fight so straightforward. Just net worth advantage, and all of a sudden, 4.5 HP. He's healing 60 HP per second. It's a lot. Maybe get a TA kill bottom here.
Chain stun is good. Yep. So using the Echo Slam to make sure they get the kill. TA not opting to buy back, maybe just saying, look, we don't... Okay, there we go. There's the buyback. Wondering if they want to go for this killing blow here. Snaking in the front lines, doesn't care about his first life, as he's going to slow everyone with that ultimate. He's going to come back to life. Just needs to make sure he doesn't die a second time. It's Resolution who they're kind of focusing here. Can they actually bring down the big bad Dragon Knight? Sure as hell looks like they've got a good chance at it, and they will do so. He gets totemed by Yapsor, brought down. Nice little bounty for them, but costs them a lot of buybacks. Is actually the third most farmed hero in the team.
That's pretty good.
But I don't feel like the farm has been put in the most impactful ways. Oh, Resolution. Blinks in, gets a stun on the backlines here, wants the Shaker, and that's Yapsor down. He needs to buy back immediately, does do so. SF is also dead without buyback, and oh my gosh, this fight is going horrifically for Secret. The egg can't be dealt with as well. They're forced to just scatter away from this one, but the problem is they're being chased down. Blink forward, they're going to find the DK, break the link, and stun him up, and bring him down. No buyback for SF. Clinks will immediately use his. Snaking.
It's going to be his life. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Buybacks here. He's going to end up getting worked down by Puppy.
It's going to be a kill.
They can still chase though, but no dive.
Go for Rocho. They want the fight. I feel like you're buying back here. You want to take this fight knowing SF cannot buy back. Sunray flying on through, trying to make sure they get both these kills. Yapsor, he was stuck in the trees, but he also couldn't be hit, so he gets the blink out. Puppy, no way. Does he TP out? Okay, they get the vision. They do bring him down. Yapsor also does not have a TP, so it looks like he's going down as well.
Possibly killing the creep wave, because he expected to die anyways. Got Curse of the Silent. It did, pushes the creep wave, so it buys him 30 seconds, I guess, but through backdoor with everybody here, especially with the TA coming. Creeps are here anyways. The last Rax is going to fall here, and maybe Secret can buy some time. This SF is up in 35 seconds at least, but he's still not a huge damage dealer.
Yep, Ace is going for the enemy team's throne, but Phoenix is there, and he's not even close to this, I don't feel. He's going to BKB, but that BKB is not going to last very long. Elsewhere, Fata gets his ultimate out. The Clinks is being forced back. Only takes one tier 4 tower, not even going to get close to the second one. Knows that maybe the best he can do is try and hunt down this Phoenix, but it's going to be the rest of his team melting on the other side of the map. It is all over for Secret here. I believe SF about to respawn. There's still creeps in the base, so they've still got 2 heroes left to try and defend this with, but there's just no damage. They killed the TA. She actually doesn't have buyback. Resolution going to BKB, hit the throne, to cure game 1.
Very, very good game. Looked pretty rough for VGJ Storm in the early laning stage, but by mid-game, man, they just kind of did whatever they wanted in team fights. Okay. So basically, it's pretty farm heavy for VGJ Storm, but it's great at gap closing, and because of the heroes that Secret has, again, very...
Cane Rune, DD already spawned, so it wasn't going to be that, but still something important to keep tabs of.
But I mean, considering how this game's going so far, I think they've got to be a little scared on Secret that Rezo has had such a good start. That's not where you want to be. He's still got a Tango and a Salve. He's got 900 gold past his boots, meaning he can just rush a really fast Vanguard. I did not catch that one, but we can imagine what happened.
And Secret get the bottom bounty runes. So a couple stuns and spells being traded.
Through to that mid one. Kind of in a close fight here with your
he's going for the kill. He's got to cleave in a couple of seconds, and yeah, tower will help him out.
That's like the best place to X, right within the tower range, man. Get some free tower attacks in. It's like, I'll just get more raw HP. There's no way that I'm going to get outlaned right now, so
yeah,
really good place. Looking like a gank to the bot lane, bringing a Salve here to Mirana. They could do a fissure setup into arrow, maybe? Whoa, the torrent. What an engagement.
Nice move. They recognize this problem. They immediately address it with the first Kunkka rotation down bottom. They use the Shrine to even give Kunkka back his health and mana, and it's not going to be just the Spectre. It looks like they may get SVG as well. Still have to chase him down a bit further, but they will succeed in doing so as mid one gets his team 2 down bottom. Going for a very tanky stat-based build.
I like this game. Just lots of raw HP against the Magic Burst, and then lots of Aqua pickup against things like Weaver. It's just a really good way to make your HP go farther. But here comes the gank on Snaking. Will he pop his ulti for this one? Doesn't look like he wants to. Just going to eat the death. And again, triple bounty rune for Secret here. They're doing a much better job playing around bounties this game. Definitely reminiscent of their previous games. Looks like it's going to be a Drum Dragonite game this time.
Okay.
Bit different. Interesting. Going on Snaking again, top lane. See if they cover him, but... Oh, what a sick juke. Did you see that? Yeah, that was so cool. Cuts the tree to go to the north. Throws a stun. No ult, no team. Still no team. Ooh. Okay, misses the boat damage at least. That buys him some time. Pops his ulti. He's asking for backup now. He's like, hey guys, anytime?
Anyone coming? There's first CP from the Willow. There's a second coming as well from Spectre. They want to fight this one. Rezo shows up, goes on Puppy, wants to get these kills for his team, and Snaking staying alive, still has 1 charges, and here's the Bedlam. It's being split, but that's okay because they're nice and low here. As mid one's trying to get out of here, but without the ghost ship anymore, he's in trouble. Torrent gets nicely dodged by Rezo. He's got another dagger and is going to chase him down. That's a big kill. 340 gold. Going Rezo's way. Weaver can't really be brought down here, but...
And get back out there on the map.
That's some NA Dota in a nutshell right there. And... things looking overall good for them. I like the adjustment in Yuar's build. I mean, he didn't play DK last game, but it's very different style of build. This Drums Blink Dagger, he knows his job is to create space.
Oh, they're going to get this kill.
That is...
Maybe. Oh, great save.
Okay.
Use Fate's Edict to stop the magic.
And there's also a DK stun.
Okay, still get him. Really good attempt by Puppy here. Maybe grab a Wraith King, but he's got ulti. That's going to slow Fodder down. That's his last leap, actually. Oh, he's got to get out of here. Do they have follow-up? They do. Using their little feet. Great damage block once again, but they catch Earthshaker.
They're going to catch everyone at this rate. Rezo's found Puppy on the backlines here, going to help secure that kill. Doesn't actually get the last hit, unfortunately. Yapso brings down the Willow, but can Rezo clean up? It sure as hell looks like it. Another kill that just doesn't go his way, but I don't think he's going to be complaining too much because of how well this game is going for VGJ Storm.
That's where things are going to get really tough for the Wraith King here.
That does change the game. He does have the 1, so 21. You're always going to want to stock up your 1 charges and try and use it as you're about to die. Oh my god, this Weaver is being hunted.
God.
Chain stun galore.
That was so dirty. I mean, he got an Invis rune for free, but still, Fire Blast gets the multicast, and then 2 other heroes with Disable. So the Ogre is actually working out pretty well, I must say.
Yep, so spot Snaking TPing in, but he's in trouble. He's surrounded by skeletons. He can't really get out of this one. Does get helped out by the Oracle. It's gonna save his life a little bit longer here, Yuar. Stunned up by the ghost ship, but yeah, Yapser's left to the wolves. The false promise only delaying the inevitable.
Especially itemized and skill builded like this. Not that it's uncommon. It's all about ghost ship and torrent burst. Oracle is bursty. Mirana is bursty. Everybody on the Dire team is pretty bursty right now, so there's just it's going to be a while until they're ready to take fights even.
Here we go. They're going to try initiate on the Dragon Knight. Have they got the damage to bring him down? Oracle coming in again, looking for the backlines, going on Puppy. He disarms himself to try and delay the inevitable, but he's still going to go down. And DK didn't even die. He had the 1 charges, and he's got another blink. He may look to actually initiate behind the tier 1 tower where they've got a ward. Instead, they'll just take the tier 1 for now.
Yeah, they just don't have the right heroes at this point. They threw a lot at that guy. I mean, maybe they didn't get a Weaver on top of him. Maybe they didn't get Starstorm to melee range, but it's just not very safe to do so. If they initiate in the wrong direction. They're just going to initiate, and then they catch an Earthshaker now, too.
It's just one by one. They're just getting picked off, and again, talk about timings. If that fight looks very different, if Mirana has a Maelstrom, which he's 600 away, if Weaver has a Diffusal, which he didn't have for that fight, he was a couple hundred away, and they start that fight without two very key items.
Here comes the mana drain on Snake though, so...
He pops the one, but perhaps a bit too early. Reincarnation is not available. Can he kill the Beetle? He doesn't get it off him. So it does, in fact, go down here as Mirana goes charging forward. Won't hit the arrow on the Willow, but catches DK instead. Ghost Ship goes flying. Catches one, not two, you are. Gets the TP out, but Fissure will cancel it.
Alright, finally works. And they crush that fight with the Fusel Blade.
Throws a dagger in. Weaver bullies him a little bit. But all in all, I think Storm are pretty happy with where things stand. We'll be looking at their BKBs on their non-Spectre cores. Good night. Blinks over to the side. They get vision with the Torrent. Sepanex, he can't really TP out. There's an Earthshaker here too, so stuns galore. No escape here, but they can try and fight their way out, even if he can't TP on that. Puppy forced to use False Promise on himself. You are still on the sides, getting chain stunned down. He's still alive for the time being. He gets the Breathe Fire out, going to reduce that damage. Then comes the Terrorize. That keeps him alive even longer. He's in great shape all of a sudden as the Bramble Maze is on top of everyone. Yuago's blinking in with the stuns. He wants the Kunkka. Unfortunately, Mirana shows up. That'll actually finish him off, and Snaking in the front lines. As Reincarnated, he's helping bring people low. He's got this Blink Dagger and the stuns to keep on chasing people down. Rezo on the Spectre, though, is on a mega kill streak. He is just absolutely unstoppable. It's really only the Weaver left standing. Was the Mirana who did manage to get that one kill, but...
Man, Rezo's attacking really fast. This is scary. And now he's queuing up Radiance, actually.
Yes.
Probably still fine.
Yep.
Lower mischance. Stop Blink Daggers. Push waves, all that good stuff. And he's ready to go. Push in the top lane. Team smoked out, looking for a fight, see if they can grab somebody, but smokes are breaking. Whoa, he found him!
Snaking instantly blinks on top of your wire. Got stunned up initially, but gets his BKB out now. They're going to find Puppy. Yep, Rezo immediately guns it for him, but doesn't quite get the damage needed to bring him down. And there's the Reincarnation from Snaking. In a bit of trouble here, forced to back off as Ace's BKB is wearing off, though. That could make this fight a whole lot more difficult. Yapso just forced to Echo Slam. Not really the ideal one, but you are getting pretty low, just not low enough. Nice DK stun coming out on the Kunkka while he chases down Fat on the Mirana. Wraith King somehow still alive. Snaking on a sliver of health. And Kunkka cannot find the cleave or the torrent to bring him down. He will actually end up... Actually does find it. Right before he dies, he finishes off the Wraith King, but this fight does not go the way Secret were hoping for. Ace in full retreat.
I mean, it looked decent for Secret for a while there. I felt like Resolution was wasting a lot of time chasing the supports, always feeling like he had to come back and cover his allies. But just barely enough to stay alive. This is really bad now.
Doesn't have time lapse, doesn't have BKB. Doesn't have a life.
A very easy snag with the Curse Crown. I mean, that's an ability, I think, that is great team fight. They're going to end up taking Roche as a result, most likely, unless Secret can get here in time. Could see a TP from Kunkka. Doesn't look like it.
Looks a bit too late, and not sure after how the last few fights have gone if you want to try and contest that. Imagine the idea was let's just burn through this Aegis, but they can't even achieve that, and they're in full retreat. Yapsor doesn't have his Ag Scepter, doesn't have a Blink. He has no real good escape here. If Snaking can find him, he doesn't quite guess correctly with the Blink Dagger, and instead he's going to run into a Weaver, which is a bit problematic as Snaking is out of mana in just a second. Tried to wand in time, but only had a couple of charges, so...
That was really close. He almost made it, actually.
Yeah.
Very easy for him to do this solo push thing. Same thing as before. Very standard Spectre play. But Secret kind of reading things for now, unless they can grab this Weaver stun. It's going to be hard. He's got a BKB. Go for the other hero instead.
Yep, there's a leap away immediately, but still gets caught by the stun. Brought down. Fata doesn't really have much of a chance there. Rezo tried to get some heroes by himself, but they just TP away since he can't really do much about that. I'm also not sold on this because the Orchids against this Shaker, you're going to see him flying in, and you can theoretically, I want to say you could even click the Orchid while he's flying in before he lands.
Definitely possible. At least his hero model is usually pretty high, so you might not have your mouse in the right place. Yep. They're looking for initiation here.
Oh, nice two-man Fissure.
Arrowheads.
Yapsor goes toteming in, gets an Echo Slam follow-up, but DK barely takes any damage. He shrugs it off. It's MSS on the Willow instead. In a bit of trouble. The BKB Weaver chasing him down, but the BKB wears off, and now he gets the kill. MSS. What a player. Still has a bug to worry about, but hey, he's got friends for that. Okay, Fissure. Causes some problems. Yapsor toteming away. The Great Escape is on, but it's top lane where Yuar is on the high ground by himself with a BKB taking on mid one. He is just so damn fifi at this point.
Puppy doing a great job here, but he's got BKB still, but
the disarm stops the Frost Dragon from slowing him, and Shaker on the other side of the map managed to get away as well. So they, you know, they seem to be cutting their losses. Like Spectre uses Haunt and kills just one hero, an Oracle or whoever, or the Mirana, but at the same time, you're never really advancing.
They finally found the Oracle here with the catch, so if he goes down, that's a lot of what was stopping the push here. Might be harder for Secret to stop and slow down the enemies.
I just don't feel like they've got damage at all to kill any of these heroes.
Yeah.
They may be able to defend high ground, but it's kind of like to what end? This gold lead is decent, but it's not even that insane, but it feels like a 30k gold lead right now. In goes the DK once again, just creating space for Rezo to hit some buildings, as does snaking on the Wraith King. He's now got level 3 ultimate, so he's almost just hoping to die here once again as they take down the Oracle, a dieback in fact, and there's the reincarnation. Snaking will not have that second life for a little bit, does still have stuns and throws them out on the Wraith King. In goes Resolution, looking to take down mid one getting very, very low, as the Absol forced to kind of bail him out with an Enchant Totem. I guess in good news, he's almost 6 slotted, I guess, you know. You can only get Spectre. You only get so much more farmed.
Until he sells his Aquila and his Blade Mail, yeah.
Maybe you even want to keep your Blade Mail in a game like this. He gets gone on. Echo Slam comes, it stuns him up. He's actually been chainsawed. The Echo Slam killed the creep wave so the arrow could land.
Okay, they got him.
Yeah, okay, can they get him? No, he's out. He uses he jukes him. No. Oh, it looked so good for a second, but it just wasn't to be. He haunts, he jukes him, he completely destroys Team Secret. 2 dead, it's going to be a third. Weaver goes down as well. It was the perfect initiation in terms of how they played it. There was creeps that were going to block the arrow, but the Echo Slam cleared the creeps, allowed a 5-ish second arrow to land, and they still couldn't kill him. It really feels like it should be. Wraith King's about to hit level 20, so one of your kind of playmaking options as far as killing Wraith King is removed.
This guy's Orchid finish, he's going spellcasting items.
And hey, there's a DK who's also mighty farmed. He's second on terms of net worth. 20k net worth DK coming at you.
If they can kill Wraith King here, this would be huge.
Level 19 only. Kill that beetle. Somebody get him level 20. Okay, no, he's got reincarnation. Had the mana for it, just barely. He was on like 250. They may just kill him a second time, though. He gets 4-staffed away. X back, though. Here comes the Abyssal Blade, trying to mess with the Kunkka combo. Not going to succeed. Hits a 2-man torrent. Nicely done here as Weaver trying to find a way into this fight. He gets caught out. He gets silenced. So he's caught by the Dark Willow. He gets solo killed, essentially. As Farda's trying to save the day, leaping in forward with the BKB. Mirana doing some really good damage here. But VGJ Storm, they smell blood in the water. They're buying back. They're trying to end this one. And with the Basher on Rezo, he cancels the TP out. And they GG.
I mean, when they could kill Spectre bottom, it seemed so hopeless at that point. They just got out damaged at some point. So much of it felt like literally that first minute of the laning stage for Team Secret there.
That level 1, yeah, Mirana, who gets like harassed out,
yeah,
doesn't have any options, doesn't have any help.
Didn't have a salve.